Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is going to be my December favorites. Now don't worry, I will be doing a Best in Beauty 2017, but that will be coming shortly next. I actually have a lot of products here that I use just in the month of December that I wanted to talk about that I really couldn't add to that because I didn't really use them long enough to be like the best of the year. But yeah, I know I haven't been on here in about a week. I'm sorry. Just a crazy, hectic schedule with going to see family and kids and Christmas and the holidays. It's just been absolutely insane. It is freezing here in Maryland. I'm freezing down here. I have my hot cup of coffee. Oh my god, it matches my shirt. I didn't plan that. But anyway, I do have my electric what is it called, fireplace on down here in the basement because it is so cold. So if you can hear that, it has like a blower motor that pushes out the hot air. I apologize if you can hear that. I just wouldn't be able to film this video because it is freezing. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into my favorites for the month of December. I have to talk about this shirt. It is like my new favorite shirt, and if you know what this is in reference to, let me know down below, and you will be the real MVP of this video, because then you'll be like my soulmate. But I love this shirt. I don't think I've ever talked about my love for this TV show. It is a TV show, there's a hint. But it is my favorite TV show of all times. I have it all on DVD. I've probably seen the whole series probably 10 to 12, 15 times. I know it's so embarrassing. I made all my friends and family watch it, but if you know what it's in reference to, let me know down below. I think I'm just going to start out with my non-beauty favorites. My next favorite is this phone. There's a picture of me on it because I kind of use that as my controller for my camera to set, you know, do the adjustments, change the settings and all that. But anyway, let's talk about the phone. This is the new Google Pixel 2 XL. I left Team Apple. I did. I left them long far away, and I probably will never go back. I've always been Team Apple, but I just decided last minute that I wanted to try something new. I was so sick of Apple's battery life, and I know like right after I got this phone, that controversy with them slowing down the phones came out, and now I guess they're giving out battery, like charging only $20-some to get a new battery or whatever. But prior to that even coming out, I was like, I'm done with the battery life. I called Verizon, that's my carrier, and asked like what's a good phone beside. I was gonna get the iPhone 8, and then I went to this, and this has the best camera on it of a cell phone out there today. It has a 12.2 megapixel, which I know a lot of people are like, okay, it's like 0.2 more than the iPhone X. Well, this one's only like $400 because they're also doing a kind of a deal where it's $400 off the phone, so it's so much cheaper and there's just a lot. So if you Google or YouTube iPhone X versus Google Pixel 2 XL, it'll explain it way better than I can. But this is actually a better phone than the iPhone X and cheaper, and the pictures it takes are absolutely phenomenal. Now, usually my makeup pictures, I use this Sony A5100 here. I have not touched this since getting that phone. All my makeup shots that you see on my Instagram over the past month is my cell phone. And this has like a skin softening effect. So does my cell phone. This has, my cell phone has everything that this $650 camera has, which is kind of upsetting because I bought this and now I got this phone. But anyway, if you're in the market to get a new phone, don't be a zombie for Apple like I was. Try something new, and I really highly recommend the Google Pixel 2. It did take me kind of a learning curve to get away from the iOS operating system and go back to like the Android operating system, because this is an Android operating system. But I don't think I'll ever go back to Apple. And the more research I do, I found out Apple's like 3 or 4 years behind Android. And yeah, so I'm no longer a Apple zombie. Now I do have my Mac over there. Oh, I'll never get rid of my Mac. I love my Mac over there, and that's what I edit everything on. I've never had any issues with that. Too bad, just my own error. But anyway, I know I'm rambling on. I just really recommend this phone. I think it's great. It comes in 2 colors. not sponsored. I know Shameless Maya is actually sponsored by Google and does a lot of ads on her channel for this phone, which I didn't find until after I bought the phone. So I will link her channel down below if you want to check her out and her thoughts on it. But everything she says is absolutely accurate. This phone actually also records in 4K. So if you wanted to start a YouTube channel and you needed a really good camera, get the phone and save money on the camera. So anyway, let's go ahead and move along to beauty favorites. Okay, my first beauty favorite is this lipstick I've been wearing non-stop this December, this winter. Alright, my first beauty favorite is this lipstick from Bite Beauty. This is the Bite Amuse Bouche. I never know how to say that. Lipstick, this one is in Honeycomb. I'm wearing it today. It looks like that. It's just a really pretty brownie nude shade, you know, my favorite kind of colors. But I really have been loving this formula, anything from Bite Beauty really, and just more so regular lipsticks, because it's so dry here. It's so cold and so dry that anytime I put a liquid lipstick on, my lips are like shriveled up and they're so chapped that they're like peeling and cracking. And this is just so incredibly moisturizing. I love this. My lips, it almost feels like I'm putting a chapstick on it. It's so moisturizing. So I do recommend this. Again, this is in Honeycomb by Bite Beauty. Okay, next favorite, I talked about this in my holiday gift guide for her recommendations, and this is the Kate Somerville Titan Cryogenic Gel. And it looks like this. I like stutter across the name, but I have been using this non-stop morning and night, and I have noticed such a huge difference in the tightness of my skin and fine lines and pores. This is the one that comes out like ice cold. It's at Sephora, but it's in an aerosol can. I'm not going to spray it because it's not cheap. But you spray it out on your hand and you can hear it popping. It sounds like pop rocks, and you put it on your skin and your skin just gets ice cold and just tightens up. And I noticed a huge difference with my skin the first time I used it, and now that I've been using it now for a few weeks, I've noticed a big long-term difference to my skin, and my makeup is going on so much more smoothly than it has before. Sometimes I'm not even using a pore filler because this tightens my pores so well, and then I'm just noticing not adding that added layer of texture to my skin with the pore filler isn't helping my makeup not look so cakey and heavy. So I really love this. I do recommend it. It's definitely been a favorite this month. And as for my hair, I do blow dry my hair pretty much after every wash because I have extremely naturally wavy hair, especially in the back of my head for some reason, and like right under here it waves really bad. And if I don't blow dry it, I'll have some like straight pieces and then some pieces that are like whoo, and it just looks bad. I'm not one of those people that can let my hair air dry and it look cute the next day, and even if it air dries and I try to curl it, it's just really flat and limp. So I do heat style my hair every time I wash it. Thankfully, I only wash it like once or twice a week. But I've been using this Sexy Hair Hot Sexy Hair Prep Me protectant in my hair. This is for blow drying. You guys know I absolutely adore Sexy Hair. They are my absolute favorite hair care brand. They did send me this. They do send me products, but that does not mean that I'm not being honest about them. I've purchased Sexy Hair products since I was in high school, so them sending it to me is just, you know, the icing on the cake on top of the cherry. But I love this stuff. It has really conditioned my hair. I noticed when I put it in and I blow dried, my hair isn't frizzy, and it's actually so soft, where I put other products in my hair and it kind of weighs my hair down, and just I can feel like a grittiness to it, like you can tell there's product in it, and my hair gets really frizzy, and it doesn't with this. So I really do recommend this if you want a nice blow dryer protectant. It protects your hair up to 450 degrees, which I don't even think my hair dryer gets that hot. But I use this in conjunction with the flat iron spray from Sexy Hair that I talked about before on my channel. But I do recommend all the Sexy Hair products. I've been using them for, well, I'm not going to tell you how long because that'll age me, but over 10 years. Okay, I'm going to talk about my two favorite foundations that I've been using this month. I am still using the Too Faced Born This Way, but I mentioned that last favorites video, so I kind of don't want to mention it too. But I am still using that, but the other two I'm using, like if I'm doing a quick light makeup day, like I just running errands and just gonna do something quick, I've been using the It Cosmetics, what is this called? I'm having a brain fart. Your Skin But Better CC Cream. I know what this is called. I've used this for years, but brain fart. Mine is in light. This is like a skincare and foundation all in one. Like I said, I bought this the moment it launched and fell in love with it. My skin feels hydrated and it smooths out. It smells good. Like I said before, it's skincare and foundation. Even though it's called a CC cream, it's not really foundation, but it covers like a foundation. But I love this. Again, it's so dry here, and anything that's going to moisturize my already dry skin, I love. And I love this. I do recommend it. If you're really oily though, I don't know if it'll work for you because it is so, like, I don't want to say greasy, but it's definitely not matte. It's definitely a very dewy finish. So if you're oily, you probably won't like that. And my other favorite, if I want more full coverage, which is what I'm wearing this today, it's my Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. And you guys know I've been using this since it first released. I love this. Definitely one of my favorite full coverage foundations. I actually was mixing this with the Born This Way Too Faced. I don't know why, but I really like the coverage that it gave and the finish it gave. So if you have both of those, give it a try. Now, sticking on the trend of keeping dry skin moisturized, I have two moisturizers I want to talk about here today. This one is holy grail status. I use this every single night. I don't even know if you're supposed to, like that's the recommended usage to use it every night, but I have been. And this is the newest product from Patchology, and this is their Restoring Night Cloudmasque, and it looks like this. I love this stuff. It is so thick. It is very, very thick, but it's thick, but it's not heavy, if that makes sense. It's thick, but not heavy. But I have been using this every night. I have quite a dent into it. A little goes such a long way. You do not need a lot. I had to learn that the hard way because I globbed it all on, and then I was like spreading it down my neck and my boobs and my belly and everywhere else because I had so much. But oh, it smells so good. It's so fresh, such a clean scent. I love this stuff. Patchology, you guys know I'm like a huge advocate of Patchology. I love Patchology. I love their products. There really hasn't been one thing I've tried that I didn't like. But if you have very dry skin, very dehydrated skin, very like winter burnt skin, I do recommend this. It's for night use only, so I just kind of lather it in at night and just let it soak in, and it feels absolutely amazing. Okay, and the other moisturizer is from Estee Lauder, and this is the Estee Lauder Day Wear. This is Advanced Multi-Protection Antioxidant Cream Broad Spectrum SPF 15. So I use this in the morning prior to putting on my makeup. This is my like first step in my makeup routine, and it looks like this. It's a very light moisturizer, but it still moisturizes very well. It absorbs into the skin very nicely, very quickly, and it's just a nice moisturizer to layer with makeup. Some moisturizers I put on, they pill up under me, or they're just too thick and cakey and break up my makeup. This is a very thin texture and a very thin formula, but still hydrates, and like I said, it absorbs very quickly. So if you're looking for a really good daytime moisturizer that, you know, looks good under foundation, I do recommend this. Alright, next is my two favorite blushes of this month. The first one is Romantic Rose from Milani. I love wearing rosy blushes during the winter months. I feel like they just look really pretty on the cheeks. And I personally, call me weird, but I don't like very, very pigmented blushes. I like blushes that you can barely, I have hair all over my face and it's bugging me. I like blushes that you can barely see that are on the cheeks, especially this time of year. When I'm doing a more bold eye or a more bold lip. Not today, I went a little bit natural today, minus the lashes. But I really like this. It kind of pairs with every look I do just because it's such a neutral rose color. And that's along with the same thing with this. This is the Butter Blush by Physicians Formula, and this is in, I think it's Plum Rose or something. Plum Rose, yeah. So they're both really rosy shades, basically the same exact shade. This is so smooth and buttery, hence Butter blush. I keep wanting to say bronzer, but it smells just like the butter bronzer. I'm getting so tongue-tied, but these two, I mean, now that I'm sitting here looking at them, they're, if I can get the other one open with one hand, did it. Yeah, this one's actually a little bit more neutral brownie colored, but they're kind of the same, having a brain fart, same idea, but they're very neutral toned blushes, very lightly pigmented, so you don't go overboard and kind of have like bam crazy blush on your cheeks, because I tend to be heavy handed, so I like blushes that are not as pigmented as say like a Becca blush. I have to be really careful with those. My favorite bronzer of this month is the Bronze Goddess by Estee Lauder bronzer, and mine is in the shade Light because I'm so fair, but you get, like, look at the pan size in this. It is such a huge pan size. I love the color on this. It gives such a beautiful warmth to the cheeks. It blends out. It's not overly pigmented to where you're going to go too crazy with the bronzer, which when your skin is so fair, if you do that, it's bad. It's just really bad. But I'm wearing this today. I use a light hand. I can build it up. It's really smooth. It's very, you know, just easy to blend. Everything you want in a bronzer, and they have like 3 different shades, and this is the lightest one, and like I said, I've been using this all this month. I love it. I've been using this and my butter bronzer, but I mentioned that last month. But yeah, I love the huge pan size. Like, you get such a large amount for the price, and I love the packaging. I love like the tortoise shell packaging. I don't know why, I've always been a sucker for that kind of look, but I'm definitely loving this bronzer. Definitely recommend it. Okay, next 2 items that I've been wearing nonstop because it is December, and who doesn't wear glitter in December, is the Stila Glitter and Glow eyeshadows. I love these, and these are my 2 favorite shades that I've been wearing this month. This one is Rose Gold Retro, which looks like that. Of course, I'm going to swatch it for you. And this is just a pretty, like it says, rose gold. And these are, like I said before, probably these are going to be in my Best of Beauty 2017, because this is just a standout product for me this year, and I love them. But that is the rose gold. I'm such a bad swatcher. Like, I would, if beauty blogging had a school, I would fail this class. But that's what it looks like. I hope you guys can see it, but it's just a beautiful rose gold glitter. And the cool things about these is it's glitter, but it's also got a colored base underneath of it too, so it's not just straight glitter. So if you miss a spot, you still have some color pigmentation to like save you if you didn't get glitter on that spot. And then the next one that's been my other favorite is Kitten Karma, which is just a really pretty pinky champagne-y gold. Actually, I lied. The first one was Kitten Karma. I got them mixed up. So the first one I showed you is Kitten Karma. The second one is the really pretty rose gold. So that is rose gold, and that is Kitten Karma. Again, I told you I'd fail this class. I'm horrible at swatching. But they're just beautiful shades. I mean, look at the glitteriness and glow, hence the name. It's just, oh, they're so pretty. And these are probably my 2 favorite to put on the eyes. I do love like Sea Siren and Into the Blue. Those are my 2 other favorites, but I use those more in the summertime. But I do recommend these. I had these in the wrong packages. That's why I did that, so I'm not going to make that mistake again. And my next favorite is from Whitening Lightning, and this is their Zero Dialing Whitening Pen. It looks like this. This has been around a lot. I remember Carly Bybel talking about these, and I've been using the Dial a Smile Teeth Whitening Kit for years since Carly talked about it. But I've seen a bunch of people talking about these Zero Whitening Pens, so I went to give it a try, and I really have been enjoying it. Now, it's not whitening my teeth like 20 shades whiter or like making it like bam in your face white, but when I do whiten my teeth, like with the Dial a Smile Zeroing, Dial a Smile, or no, Dial a Smile Kit, there, what am I talking about? Dial a Smile Kit, this kind of keeps my applications with using those treatments longer in between. So I will do the main treatment with the LED light and the gel, and this kind of keeps the the space between those treatments longer. So I just paint this on my teeth every morning and every night before bed, and it kind of keeps my teeth white. I haven't noticed it making them any whiter, but it's kind of keeping them where they are before I have to treat them again with the bigger kit. So I do recommend this if like you went and use that Dallas Smile kit, or you went to the dentist office and got professional teeth whitening done. I do recommend using this in between those treatments to prolong the results that you're getting. Alright guys, so that was it for my monthly favorites of December. I will be filming my Best of Beauty 2017 here probably later today. I have some errands I gotta run. But I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what your favorites were down below for the month of December. And let me know what you got for Christmas. Like, what's your favorite thing you got for Christmas? Let me know. But anyway, I love you guys, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye-bye.